Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, Mally, and welcome to the Highly Intelligent Podcast, episode 11, I believe. Yeah, 11 episodes. I know. Took us a while. We're here, as I said last time. So, important announcement. I already recorded this, but my iPhone ran out of storage because CapCut was taking almost a terabyte of storage on my phone. So I had to delete the app, offload all the files, and then reinstall it so I can edit this later. So, I've already gone through all these topics, and I'm going to be running through them again. Not obviously, listen, I just spent 40 minutes recording something just to have it not save. You guys don't understand the pain that is. It's like spending $70 on something and then just fucking pissing on it, tearing it up, throwing it away, So that's basically what I just did. So, how are you guys? How's your week? How's your day been? My day has been kind of weird. Woke up really late. Fucked up a podcast recording. But I'm back, We're back. And welcome to the Highly Intelligent Podcast. It's great to be here, honestly. Really great to be here, Today, I went looking for desks and shit. Couldn't find any, so I'm sticking with this one. Even though I don't really like this desk all that much. It's kind of big, kind of fucking wobbly. So, I wish I could downsize just a little bit because half of this room I don't fucking need, And it's also not as thick as I would like it to be because I run like I have long legs, but I would rather have a thick desk rather than a long desk, if that makes sense. And you might be wondering, why don't you just flip it? Well, because it's too fucking shaky and it's too tall to have other chairs. Listen, today is just a day of complaining for me. But yeah, I have a lot to talk about today on this fucking podcast here. So, once we get into that, it'll be fun. But dude, you don't understand. I just spent 40 minutes yapping to y'all, which is cool. I love yapping. I happily record this because this needs to come out every Monday. If I don't have this coming out every Monday, then what are you guys going to look forward to? My VODs? You guys don't watch my VODs. You guys watch this maybe, but you don't watch my VODs. I leave my VODs out there for people who are trying to sleep and they want to listen to something. That's the main reason why I have my VODs out there, my VOD channel, But this podcast channel is all about my podcast. It's all about me speaking. And, I would love to have my hands showing up, but obviously my desk is too thin, so my camera can't be pushed backwards because there's just nothing there. So you can only see my hands if I'm raising them. But yeah. So today we're going to be talking about a few things, and the first topic of today is DMing celebrities for money type shit. You know what I mean? Sorry for the voice crack right there, but let me go to Instagram. So you guys know how last time we talked to Trisha Paytas, okay? We talked to Trisha Paytas. She hasn't responded back. She didn't want to give us that money. She didn't want to do anything like that. So I went on to a different celebrity this time. And you guys may know these celebrities, may not know them. But if you do, give yourself a round of applause. So we have the two main hosts from the channel Cold Ones. They also have respective channels in their own right. It is Max Mofo and Anything for Views, the two hosts of the Cold Ones podcast and just the Cold Ones YouTube channel. And I asked them, can you PayPal/Cash App me $100 for a new pod microphone? Now, neither of them have responded to me, but they have responded to me in the past. Well, they haven't, but their company has. The Cool Shirts company that is for the Cold Ones channel, where all their merch goes and comes from. It's the Cool Shirts. It's basically its own little brand thing. And they have actually responded to me a few times. I didn't ask them for money this time, but I did ask them for a sponsorship, maybe a year ago. They said, hey, I don't know why my voice keeps cracking. This is fucking embarrassing. But they're like, hey, we're not looking for sponsor any new people. And here they are with a fucking Minecraft collab. So that sponsor is never fucking happening. Fucking Minecraft, dude. Imagine how I felt seeing that Minecraft collab. It's like, oh yeah, why would we fucking want to sponsor this dude who has 300 subs when we're working with the biggest fucking game in the world? Holy shit, dude. That's fucked up. I wish I never posted that. It kind of destroyed my confidence in ever working with them ever again. So, they did like some of my tweets though. I was like, when are you going to sponsor me? Kind of like a 3-pointer from space. And they liked the tweet. And I was like, oh. But then a few weeks later, nothing happened. No DMs were traded. And so I was like, so we going to keep playing iTag or are you going to sponsor at your boy? You're going to holler at your boy. You're going to throw a sponsor his way. They didn't like that one. I don't even know if they saw it. But, either way, it's kind of fucked up that they said they liked a tweet of me fucking talking about that bullshit. And then they're like, fuck you, we're not sponsoring you. And I was like, well, fuck you, dude. Like I'm the goat here. Okay, I'm the one who's gonna surpass that there's been everyone that there's been. Even though I don't even really need to surpass people. Like there's streamers and shit who can like afford rent on their own, who you'll never hear of in your lifetime. Like people with like actually like 1,000 followers. So, that'll be nice to have maybe one day. Even though I would like an audience, it'd be cool to be able to pay for my own place. But money is not the goal right now. What is the goal? Sponsorships and asking celebrities for cash. Okay? Trisha Paytas didn't answer. Puh. Max Mofo, anything for views? Puh. I don't give a fuck anymore. Unless you guys want to give me $200 and you guys are just waiting to save up the money, don't ever hit my line again. Don't ever hit my line again. And don't even think about liking any of my fucking tweets again, either. You fucking assholes. Working with Minecraft and shit. Like, when are these streamers going to give it to the little guy? Like Mr. Beast was all about, oh, dude, let me give $1,000 to a small streamer. Like, where the fuck is that at nowadays, Like, like, right as I really start getting into streaming, like, everybody stops doing that. So, that's sucky. That sucks a lot of cock, actually. It's very fucking stupid. That's very dumb. How that trend died out almost immediately as I started streaming, Fucked up. And also, I don't understand why these big YouTubers don't give little guys the shout-outs. Like, Jacksepticeye wouldn't really have a career without PewDiePie. Well, I mean, I'm sure he would, but it definitely was a nice fucking boost, you know what I'm saying? So, there's that. And the next thing we have to talk about is a new permanent segment in this video. Not video, but podcast. And it is the testing out the new Monster flavors whenever they come out. And so I've already tested it, unfortunately, but the fucking my camera roll just fucking shit on me, and it deleted everything I owned. So that's nice. But here it is. It is Ultra Wild Passion. Look at that. And I will say, I'll give props to them. The can does look kind of nice. You wouldn't think purple and gold is a good color, but it's actually a very nice like mixture of colors right there. See the little like leopard they got going on right there, a snake and shit. It is kind of cool. And so the can design, it's nothing crazy, but it's kind of simple enough to where I like it. I'll give it like a 6 out of 10, the can design here. And let's go in for the smell test. Because this is cold, so there is still going to be a smell to it. So let's go in for the smell test. Okay, so it's... what is that, actually? It smells like the original white one, but with like a hint of something green in there. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense at all? Like, let me go for it again. Yeah, I get a hint of green in there. Maybe like those little like leaves you see right there. Like maybe that's it. Or maybe it's just the passion. The passion. I believe it does mean passion fruit. And I think that is like what I'm getting. But if you have never had a passion fruit before, you would never be able to say like, oh, that's fucking passion fruit. So let's go for the taste test now. Or taste, whatever you say. I think it depends on where in the world you're watching this is what I'm correct about. Like, different cultures say it different ways, but let's go in for a taste. I don't know about that. I don't know. I feel like, no, it's just zero sugar, All the zero sugar ones really do taste the same, but let me go in for another taste just to really nail it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't buy it again, but it's not like terrible. It's just not good enough for like a repeat purchase. This is like I'm going to try it out once type of purchase, you know what I mean? Maybe you get it if you're like tired of getting the same shit over and over again, but there are better options if you're tired of getting the same shit. Yeah, Ultra Wild Passion, more like Ultra Wild Pissin'. Yeah, that was hard, right? I mean, it doesn't taste like piss. It doesn't taste like passion fruit. Kind of smells like it a little bit. Like there's a fucking hint of it. And it's kind of the same with the taste as well. I lied. It doesn't taste completely different from passion fruit. It just doesn't taste like passion fruit. If you get what I'm trying to say right there. But all in all, I don't know where. I think I'd rate this like 5 out of 10 maybe. 5 out of 10. And yeah, 5 out of 10 isn't bad for something that just came out. Maybe it'll grow on me. But then again, it is a zero sugar. Like, we already have plenty of those. We need more juice ones. They should focus only on the juice ones. And to the people who like can't have sugar, then you guys probably shouldn't be drinking Monsters in the first place. You know what I mean? So yeah, we need more juice ones, but like 5 out of 10 isn't bad. Yeah, whatever. You know, on a hot day maybe, but then again, on a hot day I'd rather have water. It's just one of those things, you know. I wouldn't recommend it. I would say get it if you haven't had it. If you've already had it, go for a juice, which is basically what everybody else would say too. So yeah, but actually I got this can here. I got this can when I was out shopping for beds because, you know, that's what I need. I need a bed. My bed is like 40 years old or some shit like that. Like, actually, I got it from this old lady who was like really, really old, like World War II old. And she was German, by the way. And it's such a fucking uncomfortable bed, you know what I mean? Like, it's like sitting on a rock, but if the rock was made out of fabric. So, you know, I just kind of been sleeping on that for like 2 years. It's probably why I stay up constantly, you know? It's probably why I can never go to sleep. And not because I'm taste testing Monsters at 7 at night. But yeah, man, it's just kind of like the world's worst bed. Like, if you guys slept on that shit, you'd be like, dude, how the fuck you've been sleeping on this for 3 years? And I'd be like, I haven't been. Because that's the fucking truth. I haven't been sleeping on that shit for 3 years. I've just been staying awake all night. And then falling asleep when my body forces me to. That's kind of how my life has been recently. It's like, I do shit, I postpone, that's all I have to do, you know? Unless I'm streaming, because I do like to go out of my way to stream, because streaming is my job, and I like doing it. So making YouTube videos, too, I like doing, but it's just like, with the videos, I hate recording in public, but I do it for video, I do it for YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, I hate recording in public, but for YouTube, I'll do it. But yeah, I was looking at beds, and do you guys know that beds are like 1,100, like now? Like, even a twin bed is like 800. And then a normal bed that's like a queen or some shit is like 1,100, 1,200, 1,000. Not 1,000, but 1,100, like, just straight up. So it's fucking stupid, you know? Like, these beds are way too much, especially just because, like, it probably costs them like $400 to make. And then they fucking tax the shit out of them, put all the branding on it, whatever the fuck. Fucking, like, microwaves in the bed that help you like go to sleep faster or some shit. Like, at what point do I just buy like a water bed or a couch? Like, at what point, you know? And I'm already looking at futons on Amazon. I haven't picked out one yet, but when I do, maybe I'll talk about it. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want you guys to know what I'm sleeping on. But you know, I'm also looking into new gaming chairs because hold on, let me just demonstrate to you why. Fucking the loudest fucking shit ever. When I'm streaming, it's a pain in my ass. When I'm trying to record podcasts, it's a pain in my ass. And yeah, if Razer also, maybe I should DM Razer. Hold on, wait. Let's DM Razer and ask him for a chair right now. Razer. I've actually already DM'd Razer on this account, so I don't know if they will accept another message here. But let me just message them saying, oh wait, look. Let's read this paragraph I sent to them beforehand. I hope this message finds you well. My name is Mason. I run a YouTube channel called Malarax where I create content. That's what you do on YouTube. Kind of fucking stupid for me to say that. I have been a fan of your product for some time, and I believe that a partnership between us could be highly beneficial. To me only, by the way. My channel has been steadily growing. I currently have 290 subs and an average... Wait, what? I currently have 290 subscribers and an average of 50 views per video. Yeah, maybe. I'm confident that my audience would greatly appreciate it and benefit from learning more about Razer. I would love to discuss the possibility of your company sponsoring my YouTube channel. I believe that with our combined efforts, we can create engaging content that will resonate well with the audience and will bring positive exposure to your brand. How the fuck did I come up with this? Because I did not use AI for this. Like, I don't believe in using AI. I think it's kind of like for pussies. How the fuck did I come up with this? I don't think I'd be able to come up with this now. But yeah, thank you for considering my proposal. I look forward to the possibility of collaborating with Razer. Best regards, Malarax, dude. That is a fucking paragraph. Okay, let me try to hit him up with some shit. You know, I'm just gonna do. Can I get a chair? ? And then just send that. Can I get a chair? Question mark underneath a massive fucking paragraph. I think that'll kind of be cool, actually. And I don't know who else makes chairs. I only know that Razer makes chairs. But yeah, I messaged them. Oh, I have 2 likes on my Instagram. Cool. Sorry. But yeah, this chair right here, I don't like to show the brand just because like I complain about it so much. I don't want them suing me for defamation at any point in my career. But this is a bad chair, dude. This is a fucking terrible chair. But yeah, speaking of chairs, I was shopping for beds and couches as well. I was like, fuck it. I'll just get rid of my bed and add a couch in here. Me and the boys can sit on it, watch some fucking television, even have it like as a new podcast setup maybe, where I'm like just like sitting next to somebody on a couch. But I don't know about the because I was on a podcast. I was going to talk about this later, but I was on a podcast and it was just like, I don't know if I want to co-host now, you know? Because like nobody, like I can, this is me like for really yapping, just the options too that are available to me. I feel like they wouldn't take it seriously, you know? Because the podcast I recorded with them, it feels like they didn't take it seriously. And I like to keep the shit authentic. I like to keep it raw and shit like that. You know what I mean? So as for a partner, if somebody wants to be for real about it, I'd be down. But for now, I guess I can stick to being solo. Also, I rolled my sleeves up so you guys can see my skeleton complexion. Let me roll those down. Actually, let me not show that much skin. All right. So the next topic I have here is GTA. This is not new. This is like a week old, but GTA 6 got delayed again, and initially it was supposed to come out in 2025, which that's about to be over. So you know that's cool. It was revealed in 2023, which is almost 3 years ago. So that's kind of fucking crazy. And fall of 2025 is when it was initially supposed to come out. That's when like they said, okay, this is when the game's going to come out. That was the first date they gave us. Then it was pushed back to May 26th of 2026, which, you know, that hasn't hit yet. But people were like, oh, okay, fucking summertime of 2026. Sure, you know, that's fine. That's lit. You know, like 2026, whatever. We don't know. Maybe another plague will hit us. Maybe COVID part 2 will hit us. Or maybe COVID 20 will hit us. Who fucking knows? You know what I mean? YouTube used to demonetize people for talking about COVID. And they used to like block people's videos. So hopefully they don't block my video from reaching any audiences. But and now it got pushed back to November 19th of 2026. Which is just a few months later than the already pushed back date. So, you know, which is basically a year from now. It's a little bit past November 19th at this point, but, you know, it is basically a year from now. So in a year, maybe we'll have GTA. My theory here is they're probably going to wait for next-gen consoles to come out. They're probably just going to push it back until, like, the PS6 or the Xbox Series Y or shit something comes out, you know? Probably going to wait for new-gen consoles to come out just so they can, like, sell it as a package deal. Like, okay, you buy Xbox for $1,000, new gen Xbox for $1,000. If you pay $1,100, you get GTA 6, dude. It's like, fuck, I know they're gonna fucking do that shit. Fuck, you know. That's if the new gen Xbox is $1,000, which it might not be, but also again it might be. And same with the PS6, fucking new Steam console, which I don't know anything about that, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But everybody's upset about the price of that. But then again, it is like buying a fucking PC. So what the fuck do you guys expect? And yeah, man, that's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to release it with the consoles, with the new consoles, and I think the cost of it, I think $70 is the new medium. It used to be $60, used to be $40, so $70 is a new thing. I think they're going to go to $100 or like $80. I don't think it's going to go down. I don't think they're going to do like a whole like, oh look, our game's only $60 compared to the rest of these new gen games. Like no, they're going to go higher. Apparently, this is going to be like a fucking new type of world. So. Yeah, you know, I think it's going to be $100 or so, which, you know, kind of we predicted. $100 is crazy, but for something like GTA 6, I don't know. Like, GTA 6 has been hyped for so long. Does it have a chance at holding up to the hype? Fuck no. But then again, Red Dead had a lot of hype, and that shit exceeded it, you know, by a long shot. But that's just because Red Dead's the greatest game of all time. But you guys aren't ready to talk about that, okay? You guys are still playing your fucking Sonic Adventure 2s or whatever the fuck you guys like to play, you know? But I'm in the Red Dead world. We're humble over here. Our graphics are good. Our game mechanics are good. Our engine is perfect. Just get the fuck out of here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I have to say about GTA 6. Hopefully it's not $1,000 just alone. which, fucking people at Rockstar might as well be, and also hopefully online, you don't have to pay for online. Because I remember at one point you might have had to. I remember at some point in GTA 5's history you had to pay for online, which I'm not sure if that's like the truth or not, but maybe it's just placebo, but not placebo, but like, what do you call it whenever like something in the past isn't what you thought it was? Like Berenstein Bears, like whatever the fuck that was. Like I remember at one point GTA 5 online did cost money. Maybe I'm just tripping about that, but I do think that was like maybe a thing. Or is that, am I thinking of Red Dead? I think I might be thinking of Red Dead actually. I think I am thinking of Red Dead. So my bad about that. And then all right, so before I talk about this next before I talk about this next topic, I just want to say that I've never seen any of the movies in this franchise, but Rush Hour is getting a new movie, Rush Hour 4. The one with Jackie Chan and shit like that, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a new movie, and it's being made by the demand of the president, apparently. The president of the United States wants Rush Hour 4 to be made, so I guess they decided to make it. Fuck do I know? You know what I mean? I guess the president can demand movies to be made. Which, if that's the case, why didn't he, like, ask for a new Dragon Ball movie to be made? I don't know. Instead, he chose fucking Rush Hour, which, at what point, like, how old is Jackie Chan at this point? Like, fucking 90? So, even though Jackie Chan's a legend, he's, like, top 15 old people celebrities. So, Jackie Chan's a legend. But also, he's getting up there. Rush Hour, I feel like, wouldn't hit the same. Even though I've never seen any of the movies, I've seen clips of them, and they're all right. But I don't think the humor will hold up to nowadays, That's why, I don't know if the new Bad Boys, like with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, like I don't know if it was a box office fail, but it's like, that kind of humor's outdated. You got to know your audience. Same with Deadpool. I think Deadpool's fucking hell outdated, bro. I think all the Deadpool movies are like old, like millennial humor, like the most cringe bullshit, like talking about some references nobody in the audience will understand. Only like the fucking 36-year-old millennials are like, ah ha ha. Some shit like that. But aside from that, bro, fuck, those Deadpool movies are not that funny, bro. And I can't stand people defending them. They're like, dude, Deadpool's my favorite character. I love Ryan Reynolds. For one, Ryan Reynolds is cringe millennial humor. I don't know. He seems like, he maybe even seems like an asshole outside of camera. That's just what I hear. And also, Deadpool's just not a good franchise. It's not a good movie. And I like Wolverine. I like Hugh Jackman and all that. But he's not trying to be funny. He's like just a good actor, All right, but that's enough about Rush Hour. I don't really know a whole lot about it. But yeah, Rush Hour 4 is in production. Who gives a fuck at this point? You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? But you know what I do give a fuck about? Playboy Carti in Fortnite. Now, this isn't true. This is all alleged. This is all like speculation, but there's a lot of proof for it. Or there's a lot of signs leading up to it. Fortnite posted something. I don't know if it was his record label or something he associates with, but they posted that, and everyone was like, Carti's being added to Fortnite finally, even though he's already been in the game. Some of his, like, he's been featured in like some of the songs that are in the game, but people are thinking he's actually getting his own skin. And he posted something about Fortnite, and Epic Games replied in the comments with the eyeball emojis, which basically, if you don't know what that means, it's like, oh shit, like, oh, you're not supposed to tell nobody, ooh, except it's like all scripted, all planned. Fucking somebody is on his account, like a media manager person's like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna post this, and like, ooh, you're not supposed to talk about that, but it's like, yes, you are. You're just doing it for publicity. But yeah, Carti, Fortnite, cool. Aside from the fact that Carti like beat his pregnant girlfriend, he doesn't have a whole lot of controversies except for being a little zesty. But that's not a controversy. It's just like, he likes to wear thongs and shit, which is cool. I think it's aura sometimes. Sometimes like having a little thong up your asshole is aura sometimes. It's better than the Travis Scott one when he was responsible for a few people dying, so that's like, it's better. It looks better on Fortnite if it's not Travis Scott again. So, but Tyler the Creator was the last one, and I feel like it just fucking happened. Like shit, like there's The Weeknd and shit. Like The Weeknd's in the item shop fucking 10 years. Tyler was in it for like a week. And I don't even fucking like Tyler the Creator, dude. I think he's like kind of a cornball, especially nowadays. But some of his old stuff is nice, I guess. But like that cornucopia shit is just so ass, and Don't Tap the Glass is so ass. Like it's all so bad. Like I don't really understand how Tyler has modern day fans. Like I could understand maybe some of the older shit, not even older shit. It's just the cornucopia fucking Don't Tap the Glass is so ass. So. But the skin was alright, I think. I don't know. I only saw it for like half a second, but it was alright. I think hopefully the Carti one, it'll be like, what if it's the evil Jordan Carti? Would that be like, would they have to take that down? Because it kind of looks racist a little. It kind of looks like a, not a pointy hat almost, you know what I mean? So hopefully it's not that. Or maybe fuck it. Maybe it should be that, maybe Fortnite's like, fuck it. Because Fortnite actually is in some controversies because they had WTF in one of their tweets, and it's like, dude, you're a fucking kids game. What are you talking about WTF? But at this point, like, Fortnite is not family friendly. They don't give a fuck. But also, one thing I think is kind of weird about Fortnite is that they have all this demonic representation, but they don't have any, like, angelic representation, except for, like, the fucking, like, the stone angel skin. But then again, that was, like, a long time ago. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of demon shit and not a whole lot of heaven shit in Fortnite. That's all I'm saying, dude. That's all I'm saying. Like, they got Mr. Beast, but they don't got Jesus. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck's going on here, Fortnite? You guys need to lock in. You guys need to choose a side. Well, I guess they already have chosen a side. I guess they chose the side of the Antichrist. That's kind of fucked up. Fortnite, don't sue me. I'll be open to getting a sponsorship, but not if I have to. No, fuck that. I don't want to promote devil activities. Not about that life. And speaking of Fortnite, I bought the Miku skin. Cool, I guess. I bought the Miku skin. I bought her emote, not the beam one, but like the actual song one. I bought the trail that plays music. It's the only trail that like plays music, and it also continues to play the music while you're in the air gliding. So it's kind of cool. It costs I spent $20 on Miku when I spent. But then again, spending $20 on Miku is way better than my purchase of Assassin's Creed, fucking whatever the fuck, Shadows. I played 10 minutes of that. I was like, fuck. But I couldn't refund it because I played it 3 days after I bought it. So, fuck me. Fuck my $40 it took. Just fuck everything, dude. They're just taking fucking money from me. Like, what the fuck is the point at that point, Fuck me. Like, just take my money. I spend money like a fucking asshole, but I don't have a job, Like, people are nice enough to donate to me, but it's like, donations, like, I'm running through my money bad. Like, I need to calm the fuck down, like, when it comes to my spending. And I found $15 in one of my pants the other day, so that was nice. That was like a little blessing. But, and also somebody did give me 5 cents on stream, which was nice. But aside from that, dude, like, fuck, dude. Like, I need to stop spending, or I need to, like, start streaming 24 hours, sleep streams, just grinding that shit as much as I can, But it wears on my soul a little bit, Wearing on my, it does kind of wear on my soul, just the streaming. Even though, streaming is my dream job. I'd rather do that than wash shit off of cars. So, I can't complain. And sorry for rushing through a lot of these topics using like my speed and shit. It's just like my fast talking voice, but I'm just trying to get back to the point where I was before the recording stopped or whatever the fuck. So after I debrief all this shit, then I'll start talking. Maybe a little bit normally. Also, sorry for the dead air. If you guys don't know what dead air is, it's basically when nobody's talking, it's just silent. Sorry for all the dead air, but I do have to drink a little bit because this is a monster review. It's going to be like a permanent segment. So, I have to sip it throughout the podcast just to see if I really fuck with it or not, And I'm going to have another sip. But actually, no, I'm going to have a sip of water this time. I'm not going to tell you guys what brand I drink, but. Okay. But yeah, I got the Miku skin. It was cool. And then my perfect dating app. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to skip the dating app section for this podcast and maybe turn that into a video. Because that's like my legacy is just like hella dating app videos. So maybe I'll make a 6th one. Fuck it. And then the topic after that, though, is debrief my Thanksgiving. Which, by the way, happy Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates Thanksgiving. And if you don't, whatever. Happy fucking Wednesday or whatever the fuck it was. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It was nice. My Thanksgiving was kind of weird, though, because I didn't eat a whole lot. You know what I mean? I don't really eat on Thanksgiving because I hate eating near people. I hate the feeling of eating. Not the feeling of eating, I hate the sound of eating. And like, you have to sit at a table with your family members on Thanksgiving. And so the only thing I'm hearing is just hella munching. It's fucking disgusting. I hate it so much. Like, if I was allowed to just go and do my own thing while eating the Thanksgiving food, I would have eaten everything. But since I was with hella people, it's just like, well, fuck you guys. Dude, you guys are chewing so fucking loudly. I hate this shit. Can you guys please close your fucking mouths? And, that was my Thanksgiving, Like, people just, I don't know. I just hate hearing, like, plates clinking together, fucking forks scraping shit. It's, like, such negative ASMR for me, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't like eating around other people. And that's why I didn't eat a whole lot, because I was kind of like half disgusted. I was like, fuck you guys for eating like this. And I ate all the leftovers, though, on my own, because I eat a lot. It's just when I'm around other people, it's just like I can't eat at all. It's like a weird thing I have. But that was my Thanksgiving, and I uploaded a video on Thanksgiving. Lost. Well, no, it wasn't on Thanksgiving. It was a few days after, but I recorded it on Thanksgiving Day. It was called Lost. The new video was called Lost. And it was when I initially recorded it, I was going to make it like a horror comedy thing, but then I kind of just turned it into like a horror kind of psychedelic, kind of like trippy schizophrenic type of thing, type of video. And most of that was just because I was like, no offense to the guy who I was recording with, love you, gang. But he was laughing the whole time. You couldn't hear a word I was saying. So I was like, fuck, okay, I can't use any of this. So I put a bunch of distortion filters over everything, and I used voiceovers. Like the matcha dude? Like, I'm a matcha guy now. Like the Among Us dude? I used him, and it turned out pretty well, And it wasn't even like an AI voice. It was like a filter. It filtered over everything I said. And I was like, oh, that's kind of like impressive technology. So, I did that. That was cool. And I was basically just messing with filters and like color graphs to make all that. How like the hay bales I was writing on, they were like green, right? But in post-production, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to turn them pink or red or some shit and just like make it the most violent red ever possible. And I had like these graphs where I was like, okay, turn red up to max, turn white to the minimum, put a little bit of blue in there to like trip it all. Like, I don't know how the fuck I did it. I just did it. You know what I mean? And that was kind of fun. But, like, the recording of it was fun, but I didn't realize how out of shape I am until I was hopping across that shit for, like, 20 minutes. And I was, like, coughing, dying to death, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize how out of my prime I am, sipping on energy drinks and Marlboro Reds type shit. You guys fuck with that song? I threw a little bit of a reference in there. If you guys caught it, you're a legend. If you missed it, fuck you. But yeah, that was my new video. Uploaded it on the main channel. Go check it out. Link in description, maybe, if I remember. And yeah, next thing I had to talk about is, well, it has another thing to do with my YouTube channel, but it has something to do with my VODs YouTube channel. Now, if you guys don't know, I have a YouTube channel dedicated to my VODs, and if you don't know what a VOD is, it's basically a live stream uploaded in a video format onto a YouTube channel, or just onto any platform. And I have a VODs channel for all my TikTok streams and my Twitch streams, even though I don't stream on Twitch nearly anymore, only TikTok. But I upload those, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to upload all my clips to my VODs channel. But I didn't realize how bad your clips do unless you have at least 100 subs. Like, I could post something on my main channel and get like 3,000 views if it's in shorts, because shorts objectively get more views than videos. And I can upload something like a short, get like 3,000 views on it, and then I can upload the same short to my YouTube channel, my VODs channel, that has like 14 subs, and it'll get like a view, 2 views. And it's like, well, what the fuck am I even doing at this point, Like, how am I supposed to grow my channel if YouTube doesn't push that shit out there? Like, YouTube pisses me off, dude, because it's like, this is my dream, but it seems like YouTube is doing everything in its power to keep me, like, unsuccessful. And it's kind of like actually the bane of my existence, YouTube doing all this, like, stupid shit with the algorithm. And it's like, I don't know, like, even the music on that channel, like, I haven't, well, that was this channel, but like, usually music does like a lot better. The music wasn't even pushed out. So I think YouTube just doesn't fucking like my face. Like, the algorithm is terrible. Whoever the new CEO is just straight up fucking me. I don't know, like, what the hell is happening with the algorithm and shit. But yeah, uploading all my clips to my VODs channel now. And I want to get my main channel to 1,000 so bad, just so I can, like, even though I don't really know what I would do with it, Like, once I hit 1,000, then what? I don't upload videos to it, so, like, monetizing it's useless. It's just, like, an accomplishment of mine, But then again, it's, like, I don't even think I'd be making that much. I think I'd be making, like, 2 cents a video because I curse and talk about bullshit in a lot of my videos, so. But, yeah, the next topic I have is the sleep apnea. And if you guys don't know what sleep apnea is, it's basically when you're sleeping, right? And then you get waken up, and it seems like you're out of breath. You're like, some shit like that, you know what I mean? And I have that, by the way. If you guys don't know, I have sleep apnea, or at least just a little bit of it. And I wake up a lot of nights, and it's like, Like it's almost like you wake up because you can't breathe, because there's no like air in your lungs and shit. And that happens to me all the fucking time. So it's like, fuck that. I don't know who invented sleep apnea, but like, come on. You couldn't have been a little fucking nicer. Also, has that been in shot the whole time? My fucking pillow? Has that actually been in shot the whole time? Holy shit. I had no clue. You guys, I'm running a fucking like official program here. You guys can't be fucking showing off my pillows. This is why I need a smaller bed, because my bed takes up my whole fucking room. I fucking hate it. I hate my fucking life. Anyway, let's go to I can't sleep at night. Aside from the sleep apnea, I just cannot sleep at night. And, it might be because I'm sipping on energy drinks at like 9 or whatever the fuck I said, if I mentioned it at the time. I don't remember. It's 6. It's 7 right now. But yeah, I can't sleep at night. And whether it's just like me seeing shit like my schizophrenia, me talking on the phone to some ladies or whatever the fuck I do, which it's never really that serious, nothing's ever gotten that serious. Like, I'm giving my numbers out to some people, but like I get tired of fucking talking phases after like a day. And after that, it's just like, what the fuck ever, like I don't give a fuck. So I think I'm going to die alone unless I meet somebody IRL. Which that doesn't happen because I spend all my time streaming in my room or recording videos or podcasts and shit. So I have no clue how the fuck I'm going to meet anybody. But that has nothing to do with the topic of me not being able to sleep. And I do attribute that to my fucking bed, dude. My fucking bed. You guys don't know how much hatred I have in my heart for this bed. This bed is like the stupidest fucking shit in the world, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you just took a look at it right now, it would offend you. Just the way my fucking bed looks, dude. Like, fuck you with all your fucking pillows and fucking non-softness and shit. Like, fuck you. I fucking hate my bed, dude. My bed does nothing good for me. Like, I can't sleep on it. It's fucking loud as shit whenever I move around. Like, and it's also, the only way I can enter my setup is if I have to walk on top of my bed. That's, like, the worst. Like, fuck. Dude, I'm full of rage right now, man. And the thing is, I can't just go outside and like let my rage out, because there's like something attacking my chickens right now, and it's like it could attack me and then I would die by getting attacked by that fucking creature. So, also my chair, you just heard that. This shit sucks, dude. This whole setup sucks, dick. All right. So, oh shit. Okay, looks like we're doing this now. So this next segment is another segment from the last time. We are going to be going through my IG Reels. Oh my god, they removed the account on my fucking What the they removed the account on my fucking iPad. Jesus. Oh god, I'm gonna have to log into it live. Dude, it's gonna take forever. Fuck you, asshole. Alright. Finally, we can get into the business, guys. We can get into the fucking business. Alright, where's all the new ones at? I think this is it. Alright, yep, this is it. Alright. I don't know. I might have to cut that out. Might have to cut that little shit out. Alright. Screen recording. Here we go. Alright, so you have a woman here who's dropping in shoeless, by the way. Fucking shoeless. This is kind of crazy to me. Shoeless. Skateboarding? Are you fucking crazy? Also, wearing skirt in a crop top. Not judging, just saying shoeless. She drops in successfully, and then boom. She fucking, I don't know what happens. I guess the trucks were too loose, and then she just slams her face into the fucking ground, into the side of the thing, whatever the fuck. And then it looks like she kind of recovered fast. But let's take a look at this. What happens here? It looks like she leaned to the side a little bit because the trucks were too loose. And then boom. Goes to the side. Eats shit. Fun. It looks like something dropped from her pocket. Something white. Don't know what that could be. But yeah, it's a good clip. Whatever the fuck. Good clip. You guys don't understand how angry I need to calm down. I don't know why it made me put in a password twice. Told me I was wrong. And then when I tried to redo it, didn't even need a password. God, this shit is a fucking irritant, dude. Alright, this next one is a dude in pajamas running down a nice neighborhood suburban road. Okay, he does an ollie, maybe a kickflip, whatever the fuck that is. He doesn't land it, and let's see. Oh, right through the dick. And he was also wearing slippers. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Let's rewatch that again. Come on, that's enough moaning. Yeah, he doesn't land it. Slipper comes off. Hits the tip of it, goes straight through his cock. Nice. Lit. Alright. So for this next one, Okay, I don't. You can, so when I include these, I think they're funny. Okay, I'm not trying. Not because of what happens, not because of who's involved in them. You know what I mean? All right, let's watch it. Okay, I just fucking muted it, and oh, it's because it's copyrighted music, right? I'm gonna have to mute this one. But he tries to do a kickflip. I guess he succeeds, but what I'm trying to look for is the fail. Boom, just eat shit. Cool. These suck, dude. I'm not gonna lie. You guys need to send me some. You guys need to send me some clips here. All right, let's see this one. This one, okay. I promise this is about what happens, not how the people look. Okay, I promise. But this is a short guy trying to bomb a hill. All right. Oh, notice how he puts his hands behind him, dude. That was tough as fuck. Hold on. Can I take a look at that again? Look at him put his hands behind his. Whoop. Oh shit, that was hard as fuck. All right, let's watch. Okay, he's looking a little rocky. Oh yeah. Did he? Oh, look at that. He like kind of face planted a little bit. You saw that? Well, let's rewatch that. Like, look at the face plant. He kind of bounces really crazy. Like, maybe these guys are kind of buoyant. Not these guys. I'm just saying like shorter people. Not shorter people. Okay, look, he bounced on his face. All right, that's all I have to talk about. Okay. Oh, this one's just completely unrelated to fucking skating, but I thought this was fun. Just because I thought it was funny. Oh, I had to mute that. But look at this. She reaches the top. She's getting ready. She lets go too early, and you see that hand that like is going behind her. She's trying to stop herself from falling down like 1,000,000 feet, but it doesn't work. Boom, drops straight down into the hard. Take a look down there. Take a look at the gravel. That's straight fucking like hard rock, like shells. Like that hurts normal than rock. Like, it hurts more than rock. So, that's kind of a crazy fucking thing to land on. But let's see this again. So, she gets up there successfully. But her hand placement, she just fucks it up at the last second. She moves it just slightly back. And it's like, oh, fuck. Boom. Giant fucking splash, dude. Holy shit. That would be embarrassing. I'm not going to lie. Also, fuck the fucking music. If this shit gets copyrighted, I'm actually going to blow my fucking head off. And okay, I thought this one was tough. I sent this one to my friend, but he didn't respond. So he's fake as fuck. Anyway. I have to mute this one too. So there's this guy. He's trying to ollie over this railing, right? He's trying to ollie over this. But watch what ends up happening. He ends up taking this shit for a ride, dude. Look. Boom. Just riding that shit like it's a fucking horse. Watch. Boom, starts fucking riding with it, too. That is so tough. Let's watch this just one more time. Fucks up the ollie. Boom, riding it like a horse. His cock, I'm sure, is bruised. This is by an account called Hall of Meat, so I don't know how much of this I can show, but oh, okay. It just basically, okay, watch this. He tries to like ollie over this shit. Boom, goes like straight up his asshole, gets launched up. Yeah, that's nice. I wonder if his asshole hurts after that. Is that like the same as like taking it up the ass? Like having a board shoved up there? Like, would it hurt the same? Oh, okay, this is just a classic, but there's this fucking old lady asked for a t-shirt, and this dude is like, okay, let me fucking point blank shoot this shit at you. Watch this. Dude, what the fuck, dude? That's fucked up. I don't know what the fuck was going through that guy's head, and look at the guy's face. He doesn't like stop smiling for a second. Lord have mercy, bro. What the fuck do you mean, bro? You just shot your grandma. Lord have mercy, bro. And then the dude's like, Granny, you alright? Like, what the fuck do you expect, dude? The fucking recoil affected her more than it affected you. That should show you that's something. Like, I don't know. I feel like if she was like even a year older, she would have broken something. Dude, look. The dude's face does not change at all. Dude, what the fuck? She was like, ah. You heard that? Hold on, let's go back a little bit. Well, I'm trying to go back. Okay. I'm trying to go back. Ah! Well, let's try to listen to that one more time. Dude, this fucking scrolling shit is pissing me off. Ah! The fuck? Alright. What is this? Ronaldo? Oh, no. Okay. Boom, slit. Okay, this one, I forgot this one, but this one's classic, you know. He's like, dude, I'm finna hit some cool ass shit. Splits down the middle. Boom, cock gets obliterated. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. That's just how life is sometimes. And then, actually, let me scroll through here a little bit, because I know I have a few good ones. This one looks nice, actually. Let's do this one. And then, alright, tries to ollie onto a railing. Fucking face plants. Grabs his teeth. He's like, and look, fucking teeth are shattered. Look, his, like, top front tooth is shattered. Look at that. Fucked up. That's actually fucked up. Let me see if I can get a zoom in on that. No, not really. But yeah, 2 front teeth are shattered. I'm also looking for one. That's one that was super fucking clean and cool. This is it, dude. Oh, this one's kind of fucked up. I'm not sure if I can watch this one on YouTube, but look. So this dude on a scooter is trying to hit like this nasty fucking ramp, but watch how he falls. Like he just does not give a fuck. He hits that, boom, drags his face on the concrete. Ugh, that shit is probably so fucking scraped up. That is fucking disgusting, bro. Like, what? Let's watch that again, because he's either knocked out or just in so much pain. Fucks up the landing. Face first, dragging his face across the ground. That is, like, actually fucked up. And for this last clip here, we can watch this one right here. Jumps through, like, fucking Superman's his, like, dolphin dives, Black Ops 2, dolphin dives his shit through a window, trying to hop into a pool, hits his face on the bar, shatters the bar, lands in the pool with the glass, scraping his legs on the glassy floor. That's fucked up. This is just, like, a fucked up thing that's happening right here. This is just disgusting. Let's watch this again. Boop. Fucking idiot, dude. Who the fuck would even think to do that anyway? But that's the end of that segment. I have a few more there that I was thinking about watching, but I don't want that segment to be too long, you know? I don't want the whole podcast to be me just reacting to people getting shit on and shit, because that's just not what a podcast is, you know what I mean? All right. And so, for my final thoughts of the day, I have this quote here that I came up with by myself, and I used it as one of my IG captions. Hopefully this is the right one. Hopefully this is like the correct spelling one, because I went through these like a million times. I fucking misspelled it like a million times. But I remember one time I was sitting underneath a tree. I felt the wind of the world on my face. Then an apple landed on my head. I remember thinking, whose apple is this? But now I've realized it was my apple the entire time. Now, when I wrote this, I was just trying to come up with a caption for my Instagram post. But as I say it out loud, it's like, this is fucking beautiful. Like, they should put this shit in, like, the poetry, the section. You know what I mean? Like, in the Louvre, you know how, like, I don't know if they have poetry in the Louvre, but they should, just for me. Because that shit is beautiful. Let me read that out again, but, like, I'll do it a little bit faster. I remember one time I was sitting down underneath a tree. I felt the wind of the world on my face. Then an apple landed on my head. I remember thinking, whose apple is this? But then I realized it was my apple the entire time. That is beautiful. That is some shit that, like, like Picasso would talk about. Not Picasso, but, like, who the fuck are, like, the smart guys? DJ Khaled, dude. Like, that's some shit DJ Khaled would talk about. Even Rick Ross, dude. Like, that's, like, Aristotle, shit like that. Like, they have nothing on me. Like, that is beautiful, like, beyond just human emotion. That's, like, conveys every emotion at once in, like, a tiny little fucking sentence, paragraph, whatever the fuck. So, that has to do with the quote of the day. And that also has to do with the podcast. And, yeah, guys, that was the last topic. And I hope you guys like the permanent segments I'm introducing. I don't know if, like, the going through the IG stuff is going to be a permanent one. I just kind of do that to, like, kind of like, draw out the podcast a little bit. Just because I don't have a whole, like, I have a week to prepare the questions, but not a whole lot of shit goes on throughout a week. You know, like, enough goes on to, like, get a 50-minute episode, but not, like, an hour episode, you know. And as for co-hosts, you know, you can hit my line if you want, but you got to be serious about it. Like, I don't want you to be faking. I don't want any of the bullshit. I want, like, some actual, like, real emotions being conveyed, some real conversation, some real, like, interesting shit being said, not just, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, like, I want real personality, you know? Like, that's what I'm going for. And monster segment, going to be a permanent thing. I think testing out, like, new Red Bulls and new monsters will be a new thing. There's also a new Red Bull, but I opened that, like, a day after I released the podcast, so it would be very old news at this point. So, see you guys in the next podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good day.